this video, I'm going to show you how to put together these really cool little penny slider cards. And I have already cut out the card bases to two different ones that I have in the shop. You'll notice in the file there's a card base, and then there's a rounded corner cover for the A2 sized one, and then there's also a circle one, and I've gone ahead and put the circle on the front of that. Now the cool thing about this card, you'll also cut out these little slotted pieces. This one has a big circle on it, and I have gone ahead and put little mounting squares on the back that make it stand off from the edge of the card. There's also a little circle inside the file for each one. So the cool thing about this though is the little mechanism. You're going to get two pennies, and you're going to put a mounting piece in between to give it some space in between the two pennies. Does that make sense? So I have these little foam squares, and I actually kind of had to trim them into a circle. Let's see, here's the package. 3D foam squares, and I used the small size, and I just trimmed off the corners a little bit so that it would roll better, but you may have some circle ones at home and that would work the very best. So go ahead and put your foam mounting piece in between the two pennies, and then the rest is really quite easy. You're going to want to just thread that penny onto this line, this little line here, and it'll roll back and forth on that. But before we do that, we're going to take off our little pieces on our foam squares here, and we're going to glue it, stick it down to our card base. And I have just put all of these mounting squares towards the outside edges so that it leaves plenty of room for that penny to slide. We don't want it to bump any of those mounting squares. So as long as there's plenty of room, you'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to flip that over and just mount that right here on my card. Try and center it. Yeah, pretty close. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure all those little mounting squares are pushed down, and then I'm going to just attach this little circle to the front of the penny. And what am I going to do that with? I guess, I'm not sure. I'm gonna grab one of these really heavy duty things. I'm not sure what's going to stick to that metal, so I'm going to put one of these Zots on. And that should ensure that our little circle will stay put. Okay, if only that would peel off. Okay, and we'll just put our little circle on. And our little card now has a little moving piece that will go back and forth on it. And if you do it just right, if I hold it right, it'll actually roll. Isn't that cool? So you could get really creative with this. Thought about putting a bird or a butterfly on it, and I have some stickers that I could do that with, but all the pieces you see here are included in the file, so you can get creative and do whatever you'd like with that. Okay, for the other one, it's going to go around in a circle. So again, I've put all my little mounting squares around. I put some kind of close to this center piece because I was worried about it being kind of weak. I put 4 through here and just spaced them around the edges, and I kept them as far away from the groove as I could. So I'm going to go ahead and go around and pull off all my little papers. Adhesive back here. Okay, I think that's all of them. And my card front is right here. And I am going to mount this right in the middle. Oh, and I forgot to get my penny put in place. So I'm going to lift up this corner here and just kind of feed that into place. Okay. And push that down nicely all the way around. Then I am going to mount my little circle right on the front. And I used some yo-yo paper from my All About a Boy collection, which I thought was quite appropriate for this cute little card. Kind of feels like a game. So there you go. You have this fun interactive card. Kids will absolutely love this, and you can use it for lots of different things. So I hope you enjoy making these, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a note here or email me at info@loriwhitlock.com. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.